Glad I'm right on time.
Welcome.
Right on time for the start, are we? Hello,
Wow, that was
everyone.
yeah, that was like right on time. That was good.
Yeah.
Welcome on back into the stream, everyone. And I need to share the game. Yeah, it's still set on VR chat because I was recording stuff
I
in
still
VR
see it.
chat recently. No, I'm talking to
Wow.
yes.
Oh, okay.
There we go. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back
Hello.
to the world of Ace Attorney, Trials and
Hey.
Tribulations. I know it's an hour late, but that doesn't mean we can have a late night coffee session, right?
Coffee?
Wait, no, I gotta say it right. Coffee. Gotta say it with the New York accent.
Want your coffee, Cheeto, chicken.
Gotta get myself some coffee, yeah.
Want your coffee,
Gotta
Cheeto,
get myself some
chicken.
coffee.
Who wants
with-
coffee? Shout out to Limbo Jack for getting me in to that meme.
Yep.
Yep.
Gotta get myself some
And I thought
coffee
you
with extra
I thought you
cream.
threw it in that skit that you guys did, Tim.
Oh yeah, the one that
Coffee
me and
with
Jay
Cheetos,
did.
Yeah.
chicken.
I was.
Yeah.
I
And
was
the,
gonna- I
the
was
other
gonna-
guy was like, I don't even like coffee.
That's Jay for you. Jay's a
Yeah.
goober.
Stop.
We're gonna be doing more stuff
Chicken.
together. But anyways, when we last left off, we are gonna be defending Ron Delight in court.
If you ever need
Please.
if you ever need a title for these, like Let's Play wise, I would title the last one Samus has a nervous breakdown. That's all I parsed from it.
Along with dueling with
Well, today's
Detective
title's late.
Pinocchio.
Oh my gosh, I love the characters in this case. They're awesome.
Oh yeah, they're great.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Back to it.
I
Let's
feel
go.
like it's very obvious what happened, but we'll get there when we get there.
Yeah.
Alright.
Oh, we're Gile.
Yep, we're right into the meat. We're into the potatoes and meat.
Alright, let's go.
Meat and potatoes.
Alright, Ziggy, you're up.
Hey, Nick.
What is it? Is something wrong?
Nah, but do you see all the people here? It's crazy. Oh, so check this out. Max to Max Glossy I bought.
You bought this where?
From the pits in front of the courthouse. They have all sorts of things for sale.
From what I remember, I don't think Pearl appears much in this trial, so just let me know.
You know I'm a sucker for this kind of stuff.
I didn't know she liked Jonas Brothers.
Oh, I know who that is. I know who that is. That's Delight. Who
was
did
last
Delight
time?
last time?
Delight.
I think.
Which
I
Oh,
think
I think it was Pabs.
Come on, I'm guilty. Throw the book at me.
Who's screaming like that?
Oh, it's alright. You made it.
Yeah, I did, but it doesn't look like things are going to get any less ugly.
I did it. I'm the criminal. Me, baby.
He's at it again.
Calling card to Lordy Taylor. I admit it.
But you don't have the sacred urn, right?
Oh, that's true, but that doesn't mean that I didn't commit the crime.
Normally, when I say of course you did it, I'm being sarcastic, but you? Yikes.
Eee.
Anyway, I admit that I'm guilty. So make sure they give me a guilty verdict, please.
We only had to do that for Matt. Alright.
Oh, I accidentally did this one because no one else was doing it, but
Oh, yeah.
You go ahead, Fen.
Oh,
Throwing at you.
oh, there you are, Ronnie. Bonjour, sweetie.
Honey, bonjour. Well, actually, I don't really know why I should be speaking French to you at a time like this, you know.
Leave it all to me, Ronnie. I swear I'll protect you. Don't know why I'm doing a French accent.
You see, actually, the thief is me.
can I tell you something, Nicky boy? I can guarantee that my Ronnie is innocent. If he's declared guilty, I'll be ever so cross with you.
So why are you smiling when you say it?
Well, if you'll excuse me, I've got some errands I need to take care of. I'm counting on you, Nicky boy. Good luck.
Ma'am, get back here! There's like 3 police officers running after her.
To be honest, I really don't know whether Ron is mask to mask or not. But therethere's one thing I am sure of. He doesn't have the sacred urn right now. I'll do. You know,
Mr. DeLay, it's time for you to enter the courtroom.
for the time being, I guess I'll have to trust Desiree.
After the last time.
Okay,
Oh,
here we go.
wait.
Alright.
So, how do we do this? Because I can do him, but like, I just need
Well,
to.
I know
I
Gumshoe
think-
was up. From what I remember correctly, I know Gumshoe was up first.
No,
So-
I mean him.
Eh? Let's just,
Cyclops.
let's just continue it.
Yeah,
Oh, there he is. Here you.
Alright, because we got Judge, we got Classic Judge.
Ben does a good judge. Unless he. Okay, before we do anything, I want to do this twice.
Pabs.
Star Wings, thank you for help.
Star Wings, Tommy's here, yes!
Star, would you like
That
to
helps.
be judge?
Oh,
Gumshoe's
wait,
up
wait,
first,
wait.
Gumshoe's
No,
up
Gumshoe's
first.
coming up. Gumshoe's coming up.
Oh,
Yeah,
Remember?
true.
Oh, perfect. I was like, who am I with? Wait, sorry. Who am I being?
Gumshoe.
No, we haven't decided
Yeah,
to
Gumshoe.
think it.
Okay.
Well, yeah, Gumshoe, yes, obviously. But we're gonna have Cyclops over here.
AKA Mr. Godot.
So I'm being Gumshoe. And Judge. Or me just being Gumshoe.
Okay, because Atme is after. If I remember correctly, Atme is after Gumshoe, and Fenn's been doing Atme.
I did pretty good at me last time.
Do you mind if I do coffee, yeah, or do we need?
Oh, I think you make a good Godot. Let's see. I want to see you try Godot.
All right.
All right. Also, yeah, that's why the string title is. Anyways,
I'll start with the judge, if that helps.
okay.
Cool.
All right.
Fair.
Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Von Delight.
The defense is ready, Your Honor. I love his character design, by the way. He's one of my favorite character design characters.
Yeah.
There's Cyclops over here.
What about the prosecution? Are you prepared to...
What a stupid question.
What did you say?
Not the voice I was expecting. Let's roll with it.
Fine. Let me ask you then, Your Honor. Are you ready? Are you ready to pass judgment?
No, I'm not? Wait, what? I will pass judgment after I hear arguments from both sides.
Well, if you're not ready yourself, you shouldn't be expecting others to be. That's a rule to live by.
Who are you?
I am Godot, legendary prosecutor. I've never lost a case.
By the way, this theme you're hearing right now, this is his character theme, Fragrance of Darkness. This is one of my favorite tracks in the entire franchise. I love this song so much.
Yeah. He's the one that Detective Atme was talking about.
Yes, your reputation precedes you. What kind of cases have you dealt with so far?
None.
What did you say?
I have never prosecuted a case before.
Never? But you said you've never lost before.
Correct! I've never lost. I've never won before either.
Quite arrogant for a beginner, aren't you?
Even the mightiest of redwoods begin their lives as mere saplings.
Yes, but a mask in a court of law?
I can take this off if you want. Laser beam shootout. Ha! You don't know anything. No matter the man, we all wear masks, either on our faces or over our hearts. Check out this cool attachment I got.
What?
It's called a pacemaker.
This guy's a real deal, alright, man.
Why does it seem like all prosecutors are the real deal?
Finally meet Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Nick, is he a friend of yours?
No, I don't have any friends that call me
That
Trite.
must be your secretary, Miss Maya Faye.
Just who is this masked man?
I've returned from the depths of hell to reclaim your soul. I need to do battle with you.
Well then, Prosecutor Godot. It's like Gobo.
It's not Gobo, it's Godot. Your honor.
In any case, please, give your opening statement.
Opening statement. Those things are not fit for even dogs to consume. I have only one thing to say before we start. To you, Mr. Trout.
They're doing it just like the anime. Oh my gosh! Because in the anime, he had multiple nicknames for Phoenix.
Have you seen the anime, Pops?
Are you familiar with saying, a chain is only as strong as its weakest link? The faces of evil. I wonder, how much can you withstand before you and your case break in two?
Well then, let's hear from the first witness.
It's me! I'm the first witness! No.
You're up, Starbeam.
Alrighty, finally, here we go. My name is...
No one has asked for your name, witness. The important thing is what you know. That's all. Start talking. We're listening.
Yes, sir.
Alright, witness. First, let's hear about what you know about the thief that stole the urn.
Yes, sir.
Oh boy. Can't wait to see
Thank goodness
this
I have water next to me.
I can't wait to see this man's HD sprites in action when the Ace Attorney Investigations collection drops. I saw the comparison of his original and HD sprites. And gosh, he looks incredible. Here we go.
Yes.
Master the Mask is a master thief that first started his crime spree 6 months ago. He's so confident that he sent his calling card before he even commits the crime. This was his 5th heist, and as usual, he sent a card on to Lord Lee Taylor. His pattern is to always go after only the most precious art pieces. That's why we're sure it was Mask the Master. It fits his MO to a T.
That spells Mott!
So then, the actual identity of this Mask the Mask is...
Mr. Godot!
Pabs.
You know what? Sorry, I didn't know what... I saw my name.
Fair. Okay. But Mr. Godot, what are you...
Hit me.
Coffee.
Coffee. We're in the middle of a trial here, Godot.
Blacker than a moonless night. Hotter and more bitter than hell itself. That is coffee. That's why I always bring my barista and my coffee maker with me at all times. I'm sure you can grant me at least this much, Your Honor. Oh, please, proceed.
His little animation where the coffee just slides him, it reminds me of that one arcade game, I think it was called Tapper or something.
Tappers.
Yeah.
Yeah. 'cause
It actually, I don't know why, but it gives me vibes of, give me a drink, bartender.
Yeah, like I actually tried that game out because there's an arcade that I go to every now and then for a Fermi. They have a lot of retro games, and Tappers is one of them, or whatever.
Yeah,
I was also
I
planning
know.
on trying out the Tappers over at the Video Game Museum in
Yeah.
Dallas.
Yeah, there was one there. Pretty cool.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Very well. It's only coffee after all.
I was talking about coffee, but who
What?
said this was
You can't
coffee?
be
This is
letting him
battery
slide this
acid.
early in the trial. Phoenix, you know, here in the U.S. we do allow drinks and drinks like water and coffee in the in government offices, so it's fine.
Proceed with your cross-examination, Mr. Wright.
Well, Nick, what are you going to do?
As long as they haven't brought up Mr. Delight's identity, all we can do is show that it wasn't Mask to Mask who stole the urn.
Anyways, back to it.
Alright. Hold it!
I'll tease.
Have you been involved from the investigation from the beginning?
Yep, nobody knows more about the thief than me, pal.
A certain ace detective would disagree with you.
It's true, I'm a Zari. Arthur of Thieves. Zavari.
Yeah, Zavari, that's Atmi's catcher. By the way, I should probably recapped you.
Zavari!
Yeah, Atmi's an ace detective who is also investigating the crime. He's not on the police. He's like an independent investigator. Alright.
Yeah.
Ziggy.
And Arthur? He's written books about thieves?
I think he probably meant to say authority.
The fact that this guy can slip through even my fingers show how good he is, pal.
It's easy when those fingers happen to be Butterfingers. Butterfingers. So nobody knows about more about the thief than you, huh?
You got it, pal. Except maybe for the thief's mom, that is.
But isn't there someone who knows even more about him than the police?
You don't mean Detective Zavari, do you?
Who is this person? Zavari? He sounds German.
His name is Luke Adney, sir. I guess I shouldn't have made up such a silly name for him.
As silly as his name is already. What the heck? I guess
Yeah.
he's not all that famous after all.
Anyway, it's true that he did manage to retrieve the last item the thief stole.
Oh, I see. It seems you're not the expert you claim to be.
It looks like the thief is toying with me, even now.
Let's
Gumshoe.
Gumshoe, my beloved. Have you seen all of these so-called calling cards?
Of course I have. Except the person in charge of the treasure exhibit never brought their card to the police. So I didn't see this one until after the crime occurred.
That's because Detective Atme stopped Miss Andrews from taking it to the police.
Yes, Adrian Andrews is back. Yep,
Yeah.
she's in good
You know,
hands.
Samus Aran.
Oh, sorry, it's my turn. Was the calling card that Lord Lee Taylor received authentic?
Well, all the cards have one common identifying feature, but we're not releasing that information to the general public.
But you're absolutely certain that this card is real.
Gumshoe can't say it out loud, but I bet he's talking about mask to masks. Alright, and next! His fifth heist and your fifth screw-up, huh? Oh, Phoenix!
Holy
Objection, pal. This is irrelevant. That ain't fair. Maybe you could say I screwed up 4 times, but this last time wasn't my fault. I didn't know about the calling card this time.
You, of all people, shouldn't be chuckling about this, Detective Gumshoe.
I just want everyone here at the courtroom to know something. If you ever get a calling card from this guy, don't call some stupid private eye. Call your local police right away. Got me?
Wow, it looks like he's really got it in for Detective Atme.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Yeah, hold it! Art pieces like what, for example?
Well, his first target was the famous tear of Emanon.
What's that? Some kind of especially salty teardrop? Like my turkey
You
sandwich?
know how salty tears are.
No, sir, it's a blue diamond, a single rare diamond. Next was the crown of Bangora. You know, the one thing you put on your head. After that was the left hand of Hades, and then the portrait of Megina, sir. Detective Atme retrieved the portrait of Vegina and returned it to the museum.
And the target of his fifth and last robbery was the sacred urn, right?
But isn't it difficult for him to dispose of such famous art pieces?
Well, we assume we must have some underworld connections.
Somehow Mr. Delight doesn't look like the type.
Yeah, he's a little too sunny to be hanging out in the underworld.
A bit too sunny.
Hold it. What do you say when it means you say... What do you mean when you say it fits his MO to a T?
I was thinking of asking the same thing myself.
Oh, I wish you would listen a little more closely, pal. First of all, there is the calling card. We're 100% certain it's authentic. Then there's the fact that he seems to know all about the security system. And finally, his target was an art piece. These are all part of the thief's modus operandi.
And so, since this robbery seems to fit all those conditions...
That's right. It means that Mask the Mask is behind it.
Nick, it definitely looks like it was Max the Max who stole the urn.
But there's no real evidence either way as to whether Ron Delight is Mask to Mask.
But
Also, the urn hasn't turned up yet, let alone in connection to Mr. Delight himself. Mr. Delight, Ron Delight is actually saying, he's continuously saying, like, I'm Mask to Mask! I'm Mask to Mask! So, that's what they're using.
so even though we know it was Max the Max that did it,
Maybe for the time being, I should try to show it wasn't Mask to Mask that did it. Okay,
Well, the most precious.
yeah.
Do we have anything to say that there? But has no monetary value.
Yeah. Yeah,
That's
okay.
dumb.
I am going to do a save slot real quick just to be safe. Yeah, this should be it. Yeah. Objection! Can I ask you a little
Boom,
something?
sucker!
Damn.
You took the words
Sorry,
right out of my
Foxy.
mouth. Can I ask you a little something, Detective Gumshoe?
Just hearing the little in that question is making me nervous.
You said he always goes after the most precious art pieces, right?
That's right, pal.
But there's one problem. That's not what he did in this case. The supposedly priceless urn doesn't exactly rise to the level of precious art.
Oh, what do you mean?
Nick, how can you say such a terrible thing?
No, I
There
meant from a financial point of view. I mean, it wouldn't fetch a good price.
Or Prosecutor Godot? What is the value of that urn?
The appraisers I spoke to said they couldn't attach a price to it. It was too slippery. And I mean that in the worst sense.
So in other words, it was not the kind of item that Mask to Mask would normally go after.
If I understand you correctly, Mr. Wright, you're saying that the theft of the sacred urn was not the work of Mask to Mask.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Actually, all I did was point out the contradiction. The argument made itself, but...
Well, first of all, we need to get this issue cleared up. Was this last robbery the work of Mask to Mask or not? What do you have to say about this, Mr. Godot?
Nothing at all.
Drinking coffee.
This coffee here. It's my own special blend. I call it the Godot 107. Trying to decide whether to cut down on the acidity or the bitterness. That's the only thing I've got on my mind right now, Mr. Treble.
What?
If you're really a man, you should clean up your own mess.
Sorry, but I don't get what you mean.
If you're saying it wasn't Mask to Mask that stole the urn, then it must be someone imitating Mask to Mask's methods. A fake.
Fake to Mask?
fake Damask? That sounds ridiculous. But I like it.
Now, before I decide on my coffee, I believe some proof is in order, Mr. Trowel. Proof that the person who appeared at Lordly Taylor that night was actually a fake.
Though I don't approve of Mr. Godot's behavior, his point is valid. Mr. Wright, we're waiting.
It looks like I'm going to have to prove it. I need proof that the person at Lordly Taylor that night was in fact fake Damask. Oh shoot, I didn't save. Okay, okay, so let's review what we have in evidence right now. So we have the treasure exhibition poster, which has the urn, which is from Justice for All, if you remember that case. Then we have a statue of the founder of the Crime Channeling Technique that was moved in the night of crime, Amy Faye. Then there's the urn itself. Then there's Damask's calling card. Sent before the heist, the emblem is top secret. Yep.
You do realize we have a picture of him literally leaving the vault.
Yeah, that's... Yeah, I figured I should just show Star Wars real quick anyway. Damask's calling card. The emblem is top secret. There's camera data.
Wait, we have a check on that. Oh yeah, we checked that earlier.
Yeah, I will be coming
sorry.
the most priceless work of art on display in your Treasures of Crime exhibit. Take good care of the speckled urn, won't you? Yours truly, Mask to Mask. And then camera data. Camera went off once at around 1 a.m. on the night of the crime. Then there's the unpronounceable sword, which is a Fae family thing.
Shiti Shoto.
Yep.
Shito,
You can
sorry.
pronounce it better than I can. Then there's this blackmail letter that was found in Ron's room. Ron's wallet, which was found at KB Security. A key card from KB Security, and then there's a publicity photo.
The publicity photo.
Yep. So it has to be it has to be this.
Yeah, it's literally him on the picture.
Because look at this.
Ta-da!
His emblem isn't there.
Oh yeah.
On his costume.
Oh, would you look at that?
Take that! Take that! The proof is right here.
This looked like photo taken by a security camera.
But if you look closely, you'll notice something peculiar about it.
Well then, why don't you go ahead and show us what it is?
I'm gonna take flat.
Oh, hello.
Go on, use this pointer and show us just what was peculiar about this photo.
Alright. Take that! It's right here, of course.
You mean Mask to Mask?
I have here a piece of reference that I would like the court to take a look at.
Isn't that the publicity photo I bought this morning?
Oh, yeah.
The problem I have is with the security camera photo is the brooch on Damask's chest.
Breach? Here, bailiff, get my steed. We need to retreat at once.
A brooch, Your Honor. It's a sort of class.
It breaches the defenses.
For holding one's cape on.
A clasp, eh? Ah! Oh, I see now.
But Mask to Mask in the security camera photo... Ah! He has no brooch. That brooch is the same as the emblem on the Mask's calling card and serves as a symbol.
It's Phoenix.
You forgot
Sorry, it was Phoenix.
who's who.
Ignore Gumshoe. But the thief that broke into Lordly Taylor wasn't wearing a brooch. In other words, this Mask to Mask is a fake.
I've been fooled again?
Ignore Gumshoe.
Oh! Order!
Uh,
It's true. Undeniably true. Detective Gumshoe, how could you have overlooked this?
I'm sorry, sir. I don't know how I...
The coffee again.
Hey now, you're an all-star. If you're gonna have a pity party, invite me too.
Mr. Godot, you deserve some blame in this too.
Absolutely.
How could you have overlooked such a large brooch?
I didn't see no roach. Roach you're talking about. You mean this?
Ah!
That's Mask to Mask's brooch.
It's actually candy.
Where
Here's
did
the
you
real
find
brooch.
it?
Well, I've always had a good nose for evidence. I got it at the crime scene. It was hidden in the shadow of a big female Buddha statue.
Buddha statue. You must mean the Amy Faye statue.
Well, why didn't you tell me about that, sir?
I always put evidence away in my pocket.
Bro literally just pulled a Von Karma.
After all,
Can't
it's the
keep it.
safest place for crucial evidence. Along with this knife and this gun.
This guy's one cool customer.
Hey, it's a little early to be shaken up, isn't it, little lady?
How you call him little?
That friend of yours left pretty little hickeys on there, too.
Hickeys?
Figuratively speaking, of course. I'm referring to Rondalight's fingerprints.
What?
What? The defendant's fingerprints are on the brooch?
Are you serious?
Oh. Order! Order in the court! Mr. Godot, let's see that brooch.
No! I've grown attached to my metallic girlfriend here. Take good care of her.
It appears to have been torn off some clothing. There's a little bit of cloth left on the back.
Obviously, there must have been a big struggle that night at the crime scene.
Wait a minute. I just feel back at the photo.
Well,
Go to-
let's. I think we were about to figure that part out right this second.
There's no tear. There's no tear on the piece of cloth right there.
If it's a good enough tear, and if it's like attached to the underside of the shirt, then that probably doesn't matter. But you may have a point there, hun.
Yeah.
Maybe. Let's see what happens.
Uh-oh, Phoenix, you have a problem.
Ha! You mess with Godot, and you get burned. Like my tongue just now. That was way too hot.
Yeah, he's been playing me like a violin.
Well, Judge, I'm about ready to call my next witness.
What? You're done with me? But I haven't proven anything yet.
Get back up on the rafters. You've proven your own incompetence. That's good enough.
That doesn't sound good at all.
Salary
Here, for
cutting
my
noises.
case-
Salary
for my-
cutting noises.
For my victory, I don't want confetti, I want coffee.
And sugar. Eh,
Dump
bail-
bats of coffee on me.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright. Bailiff, bring me the next witness into the courtroom.
Finally, time for the ace detective to make his appearance, huh? Okay.
Loud.
Alright.
Okay,
Loud.
Starling.
Alright,
Let's swap.
Alright.
Let's swap Starling.
Yeah, I'm this one too?
No,
You're judge.
1 second
Okay,
is
okay.
1 drip of the coffee pot. Let's hurry it up.
Alright.
Alright. Shh! Silence! Now I see. It's all becoming clear.
Oh, what's clear?
The truth has once again been elegantly revealed by me. What we have here is a judge and a prosecutor. A coffee maniac at that.
Actually, I like tea.
Am I correct?
Well, yes, that's right.
Ha! Not bad. Not bad at all. You're the first person that's ever been able to penetrate my secret veil.
Well,
I should not have used that word.
well, Sir Prosecutor, let me introduce myself. My name is Luke Atme, Ace Detective, and
I
rising
don't use
star
Twitter.
illuminating the heavens.
Boy, these two make a perfect pair.
They'd either be best friends or they tear each other's heads off.
I've heard that on the night of the crime you were all alone on security pay.
You have heard correctly. My specially made monocle is worth more than 100 Detective Gumshoes.
Salary cutting noises.
And that's way more than Gumshoe himself. If Detective Gumshoe was worth anything, that is.
Why was this guy all by himself anyway? There must be some reason. I'm sure of it.
Well then, tell us what this special monocle of yours witnessed.
Indubitably. It was approximately 1 o'clock in the morning, just after the date changed. That's when my nemesis, the infamous Mask the Mask, dancingly descended upon me. Just as I begun to turn, the coward struck a fierce blow upon my noble head and my nose. Darkness swallowed me before I could land a single strike. When I awoke, he was gone. 30 minutes later, I used an emergency phone to notify the police. My voice hasn't changed one bit since last time.
So I guess, do you want to do a thing where, since Gumshoe's gone, Starry, do you want to take over the judge so that Fed doesn't do two voices at once?
He already
Of course,
is.
he's already
Of course.
doing
So
the
you
judge.
didn't get a clear look at the criminal?
My specially made monocle never misses a thing. However, that is limited to things that fall within my own visual range. But of course, that's only natural.
I fail to see why the witness seems so proud of his performance that evening.
Well, Sir Old-Timer, let me explain. We are not speaking of any ordinary thief, but of the King of Thieves, the great Master Mask, my archenemy. That is what my instincts and my years of experience tell me.
Very well. Proceed with the cross-examination, Mr. Wright.
Alright. Okay. That's... So that would be 1 o'clock on the morning of the 12th, correct?
That's an impressive deduction, Sir Lawyer.
You were on security duty that night. Where exactly were you at the time?
A penetrating question. I was in the basement warehouse near the computer.
Near the computer.
So you weren't trying to remain hidden, I take it?
To this point, I have tried to remain concealed while waiting for the thief.
Yeah, he said the same thing yesterday, too.
Gumshoe also said that they never spotted the thief at the crime scene before.
My throat just died after a moment there. Sorry. Precisely. That is precisely why I chose not to hide last night. I knew that by not concealing myself, I would be putting pressure on the thief.
Looks like the thief was the one applying pressure. On their pigeony head, that is.
I was gonna go penguin.
In any case,
Hold it! Dancingly descended from where exactly?
well, from the entrance, I suppose. Where else?
In actuality, he neither danced nor descended.
He
Someone
did.
please save me. So how is it that you didn't notice the thief?
My eyes were looking for the thief's shadow while my ears listened for his footfalls. There we go. I thought it said footballs from over there. Goodness. But even so, the dastardly criminal managed to sneak up on me. It can only be due to his subtly oh yeah, I got it right. Totally camouflaged cape and soft-soled shoes.
I hereby W Ace Dunce.
Bird!
Hold it! You didn't see the criminal's face when that happened?
Well, that's the difficult part. How should I put it? I saw his mask. That's all that I can recall.
That's not very solid as far as testimony goes.
However, fortunately, I had my third monocle, the security camera, at the ready. It captured his image perfectly. This should be sufficient, I believe.
Well, as long as the first photo is authentic, I don't see a problem. Well, Mr. Gadot, do you have a problem with the
Godot.
photo?
It's Godot.
Gets
Yes.
Good. Let's continue with testimony.
I wasn't finished.
Attacked and knocked unconscious, and you weren't able to do a thing? That's certainly some very impressive detective work.
Humph! Well, sir lawyer, have you ever been suddenly struck on the head?
Huh? Well, actually, yes. By a fire extinguisher.
And what happened?
I was knocked out.
And he lost your memory too.
You see? You have no right to look down on me then, do you?
Same thing. I got knocked on the head and believes I like drinking tea.
I got knocked in the head and now I don't remember my first name. Alright, back on topic. The only reason I didn't lose my memory was because I have more brains to begin with.
Bluebell! Welcome in.
Bluebell!
Hello.
Hi!
Hello.
They have brains, but the wiring to the self-reflection part seems to be severed.
In any case, that was how I was not senseless, and then...
Alright. Hold it! About this 30 minutes.
My silver cord was loosened, and my soul fled to the head. Bleh. My soul fled to the golden hills of Elysium.
We died for 30 minutes.
What?
As usual, I have no idea what this guy is saying.
I think he's saying that he was out cold.
So, what happened during these 30 minutes?
No one can say, Your Honor. That span of time has truly vanished into the ether.
Just what is he going on about? Wait a minute. Hold on. Something just occurred to me. With the time.
Oh yeah. Whoops.
Look at the time.
Oh!
That was
Okay,
before
okay.
everything.
It's 2
So you were-
minutes to 1.
Yeah. So if he was here, yeah, we'll worry about that later.
There's something suspicious about Detective Abby. How could he not have noticed when the thief came in?
Also, he says he was knocked unconscious before he could fight back. But that can't be right. It contradicts the evidence.
Huh? Which piece?
The real question is, why would he tell such an obvious lie? Okay, so we're gonna.
Which piece
Well-
of evidence, let's say?
Do we want to do the 30 minutes one?
Wait, save.
Save.
Save
So that didn't.
slot. Save slot. Okay.
But we're not proving that. That's not the thing we're proving.
Yeah, 'cause
It has to do with the 30 minutes.
We're talking about the 30 minutes, not what you got hit by. We actually figured. Yeah, that is what we're proving. 30 minutes later.
Okay, hang on.
Camera
Camera.
went off around 1. That around 1. If we're doing rounding rules, that is 1.
Okay, so that is correct then.
But okay, what? So if it's a 30 minutes thing, that means that it would have been 1:30 when he used the emergency phone to notify the police.
Oh yeah.
But it said if it was around 1, but again, it's not exact on the money. That's around the point there. But it said then it happened.
That's the blackmail letter.
Yeah, I'm just reading it.
That's not important for that bit. I think the thing that we're trying to get at there maybe is the security thing though. Like the security photo, but it may be later though. It may be earlier actually in terms of the text.
Anything like Phoenix, but again, Phoenix and I were talking about the fight. Yeah, fierce blow.
But why would that? Okay, question is, why does that matter?
But weren't they talking about it then?
Yes, but the only reason we had that evidence about that at the time there was just because like he wouldn't tell us what he got hit by or like if he got knocked out at all. Why should that matter in this case?
Okay. So
Plus, how could that even knock him out in the first place? It's not even that
It's
hard.
an obvious lie. It's a very obvious lie. So
yeah.
what is the lie here?
Okay, let's review what my end Phoenix said. Also, he says he was knocked unconscious before he could fight back, but that can't be right. It contradicts the evidence.
He was knocked out before he could land a fight.
Yeah.
So what?
It has to be the photo since we talked about it earlier.
But like, I guess it is. I guess it is the thing. I'm not. You can use it. I'm just not. They'll have to explain it a bit.
Okay, let's
Upon
try.
my noble head.
We're already on a save state.
Just
so
as I began to turn. This was the back of the head,
Yeah.
right? Maybe.
Let's try.
Save.
No, I already saved
Save.
it. I already saved at that same spot, so
All right.
so it didn't really matter, like, because again, I just cycled through it.
Okay.
So let's just.
So was
let's
it the
go
other
back
one?
Let's go back to the 30 minutes and select the photo.
Okay.
But it could have been something else.
It's a piece of evidence that we talked about earlier.
Yeah, I knew it.
No. Okay. Yeah, that wasn't it either. Okay, do it.
Okay, I thought it was it. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You're fine. You're fine.
Okay, so. Okay.
Moved to the scene of the crime. But that doesn't make sense. Dancing descended just as I began to turn. Darkness swallowed me before I could land a single strike. You didn't put the sword on this one. You did not put the sword on this one. Nope.
Oh,
Try again. Try something different. Try something different.
load.
Okay. So, what else do we have here?
I don't know.
So regarding the up until I don't think since the blackmail letter was not important.
The emblem is top secret.
Yep.
So, it said around 1. So it didn't say exactly 1. Around 1. The picture showed
It was approximately 1 o'clock in the morning.
just after. Wait,
Ooh.
that's it.
Yeah, then the photo.
Just after the date changed. That's incorrect.
Alright. What? Unless
Yeah.
it was-
How?
Maybe do something else. Maybe the record instead.
Yeah, let's try the record.
Maybe
yeah.
the record instead. It's like that's
Nope.
no. Okay.
What is
Okay.
it?
Well, what else do we have?
Okay, let's take a look.
Okay. So. Okay. Larry, I have a blackmail letter that's not important.
Yeah. So,
That's, or at least not yet. we have the calling card, which is sent before then. I'll be coming to Purloin then, blah 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 blah. Black okay, we have this. Read the bits again? Can you read the bits again? No, not that, but
The calling card?
no, the text of the guy's Admi's statement. Nemesis, it was okay. Go. Nemesis dancing descended. As I began to turn, he struck a fierce blow upon my noble head. We tried the sword there, it didn't work, right?
Yeah, we tried this.
Then we tried the sword there, it didn't work. And then next one.
Okay.
30 minutes later, I used the phone to call the police. So he showed up. Did we try the photo on the knocked out cold?
Well, there's nothing in there in here that. Wait a minute.
The time of things, if there was a struggle even more so than 2 minutes. And then it...
Wait a second.
What?
The statue is not there. The statue's
Well, yeah,
not there. Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's not anything important yet, though. He hasn't even talked about the statue even once.
Yeah.
Again, I think the photo and the blackout are probably important there. It's not a time thing. It's not a time thing in that sense. We're trying to connect the two together.
Yeah.
So, if anything, before you could turn around, do the before you could turn around, or just as we began to turn. We did the photo on this.
No, I don't think that would prove anything though.
Well, it would show that, like, the door was wide the heck open. You'd be able to see his face a bit there.
We have to look at a guide if we're stuck here.
But also that would prove that he doesn't have the sword with him. The thing that actually knocked him out. Hey, wait a minute. No, wait. I had my times mixed up. And complete zero is 12 a.m. at night, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
That's the case for 24-hour time.
Okay, yeah. Gotcha. Blackmail photo has nothing to do with that, though, right?
No, I don't think so.
Because, like, we haven't even brought up that it is even an option. An obvious lie. What did he lie about?
He lied about. Hang on, let's review what Maya and Phoenix. So, how could he not have noticed when the thief came in? And he said he was knocked unconscious before he could fight back. But that can't be right. It contradicts the evidence.
So when he walked in, the sword? Maybe dancingly descended with the. No, dancingly descended, but he was walking normally
Wait a second.
with the lights on.
Wait a second. Okay. Okay, I had to, so. Apparently.
Had to what?
I had to take a look, so I take a look at a guy.
Oh, you got tired of it?
Yeah. But
Okay.
But this is proof. Torn off clothing. That means there was a struggle, right?
Oh yeah, that makes
Oh,
sense.
that makes sense.
Objection. Okay. Only time I'm doing it
yeah.
today, hopefully. Okay.
I get it. Yeah, I don't think I put two and two together about that. Good,
Yeah.
good on the game. Good on the game.
Mr. Atme, could you take a look at this with that special monocle of yours?
This belongs to the criminal mastermind. My arch nemesis, Mask the Mask. It is. In point of fact,
that Mask the Mask's pouch?
It was found on the floor of the basement warehouse. I wonder how that happened.
Actually, my dear lawyer, obviously it wasn't glued on well enough.
You are absolutely the dude.
Not quite. It clearly shows signs of having been ripped off a piece of clothing.
Ripped off? Aha!
We can only deduce that the thief struggled with someone that night. That's the only thing I can think of. And there's only one person that was in a position to have a struggle with the thief. The only person that was on security duty that night. You, Detective Atme! Detective Atme, you must have fought with the thief that night. So why did you lie in your testimony to the court?
Witness, giving false testimony is a serious crime.
No! Wait, just a moment, old timer.
Don't talk to me like I'm living in a nursing home.
I just remembered, Your Honor. I was just confused because I've been dealing with so many cases lately.
The true measure of a man is the amount of work he does. That's what I always say. And the amount of coffee he drinks.
Nick, you can only handle one case at a time. Isn't that right?
You talk too much.
Witness, so are you now saying that you and the thief fought?
Hold on. That's quite enough, Your Honor.
Excuse me?
Save the big questions for the testimony. That's one of my rules.
Indeed, I understand. I, Luke Atme, agree completely. Indeed. It's true that I looked away from the door for a brief moment. However, Luke Atme cannot be so easily discombobulated.
First, discombobulate.
Unfortunately, the thief grabbed a weapon from the side and rendered me senseless. A true gentleman fights only with his own fist. But they were not enough. His first blow struck me true. Bam! And that's all she wrote.
So in the end, you did catacombs of Master Mask.
Correct. It was during his third crime that he struck me from behind. No, it's his fifth crime. It
Unless he's
seems that
referencing
my
his
memory...
third one.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. It seems that my memory has become blank, a tad jumbled... Oh, sorry, has become a tad jumbled, so to speak.
Well, that's certainly understandable. I myself always get confused about which testimony goes with which case.
That can't be
I
good.
sometimes mix up my coffee with battery acid. Tastes about the same.
Yep.
Hang on, I'm just gonna... Okay.
You having to speed run a bit, or
Alright,
what?
let's go. Hold it. So why did you look from the door anyway?
In addition to the camera, I had prepared a variety of other sensors as well. The alarm on one of those had gone off. Yep, I don't know what, I just had a stroke for a moment there, my goodness. The alarm on one of those had gone off, so I had to check the data. That's why I went to the computer. Elegantly, of course.
So you were momentarily vulnerable when you were working on the computer? What should I do? Should I ask some more questions? Oh.
About the computer? Or about the sensor? Which one?
Let's go with the computer first. If not, I'll try again and...
Because I remember... Because, Wright had a bit of trouble with it.
Yeah. So did that computer belong to Lord Lee Taylor as well?
Correct. Well, except for the program that manages the data. that was specially designed by me. Look at me!
In that case, he could have easily manipulated the data.
What's wrong, Sir Lawyer?
Alright, let's try with the sensor.
Yeah, because it's a bit interesting about that bit. Specifically that you don't own it.
What kind of sensors are you talking about?
There are other places in the basement that someone could enter and exit from. There are air conditioner ducts, sewer pipes, and a cat door. Well, I hooked up heat detecting, infrared, and ultraviolet sensors to each of them.
That's a lot of hardware. Was it all yours?
Lordly Taylor Department Store was kind enough to provide the monitoring hardware. Naturally, the security camera that took the photo belongs to them as well.
In other words, he couldn't have rigged the equipment, huh?
Has that cleared up any doubts you had about me, Sir Lawyer?
Except
Also,
for the
what was
fact
that?
that, like, we have a photo record of, like, only one thing happening ever.
Oh yeah!
Okay, let's, alright. Hold it! What does that mean? Discombobulated?
Young people these days, they really irritate me.
Him.
They're out perfectly good old words that die until everyone forgets what they mean.
Sorry, but what exactly does it mean anyway?
Come on.
Now I've forgotten. What was I saying?
Geez, better than old people forget what they were saying 5 seconds ago.
Well, it looks like we've cleared that up. You can go on with your testimony.
Alright, hold it. What do you mean by weapon from the side?
Naturally, that thief had no idea that I, Luke Adme, was hiding in the area. But he said it was open. He grabbed the sword from the statue that was standing by the door to the warehouse.
No, it was on the photo. Sword, you mean the sword that was all twisted like a tree branch?
Correct! Fortunately for me, the blade was not sharp.
Okay, so he is talking about the unpronounceable sword.
So the thief armed himself with a sword. And what about yourself, witness?
Hold it. You had that much faith in your own fighting abilities?
But of course, in college, I was the second in charge of the boxing club. I was gonna talk about boxing.
I'm sorry if I fail to find that appropriately impressive.
However, my opponent in the ring this time was my arch nemesis, Mask the Mask.
See, the reference
Okay,
here is
real
that
piece of
Sherlock
work.
Holmes was a boxer and was like one of the best in
Yeah.
the whole area.
Hold it. Can you tell us a little bit
Really?
more about what happened?
Yeah.
My opponent was both powerful and vicious. You might say he was powericious.
Powericious?
I assumed the attorney fighting stance. Sorry, I assumed the Adme fighting stance, but a sudden flash of light blinded me. That, of course, was checkmate. My opponent had bested me.
What do I do now? Should I ask him more about this? Oh... You were blinded? So what was this flash of light that blinded you?
It was bathed in a golden light that seemed to come from the statue of the woman.
Oh, I know what happened.
The statue of Amy Faye, I'm guessing. Well, that wasn't very...
Ziggy.
Well, that wasn't very much help, though. What do you think, Nick?
Well, that was incredibly helpful.
Well, there's one thing I'm absolutely sure of now.
Yeah? What is it?
This Luke at me guy, he's definitely hiding something.
But why?
I think I'm starting to figure out what really happened that day. And about the true nature of this detective. Okay,
Camera records at 1. Would have flashed the light on the statue. But also we could...
I'm gonna get the other information. Let's see what else we can get. What is this at me fighting style?
I'm sorry, but that's a trade secret. I really can't say anymore. But I suppose I can tell you if I absolutely must. The main thing.
It's Mr. Right.
Ray, I'm trying to do a thing!
Sorry. All I could think of was fucking. We could rule.
Ray, don't swear!
We could rule this city together, Spider-Man.
This is Green Goblin.
Hey.
Bluebell would get that.
Hello.
Yeah, shout out to you,
Anyway.
Bluebell.
Alright.
That's you, Bluebell. Alright. The main thing is to put your back to the wall. That way, no one can get behind you.
That's
Put your
it?
back to the
That's
wall?
the at me fighting style?
Oh, that's helpful.
Oh, very
Look at this
important.
one.
Actually, no, that's
yeah.
important.
Of course it's important. We've learned a detective's secret technique after all.
Yes, indeed. I'll remember to use it if I ever take a walk alone late at night.
Why the heck is he eyeballing me like that? It's creeping me out.
Now then, witness, we'll go ahead and add that secret information to your official testimony.
I put my
Okay.
back to the wall to the pipe, but the thief's slow. There!
I'll read it.
Camera,
Wait,
paint!
Wait, may I read that real quick? I put my back to the wall to fight, but the thief's blow landed upon my third eye.
Anyways, what were you saying, Pat?
Yeah, that security photo has paint. A lot of it.
Yes.
Alright. Alright, I'm gonna save just in case.
Yeah, I can respect that. I'm pretty
course.
sure this is it.
Nope.
No?
No, wait,
Really?
we forgot to,
Okay.
we forgot to cross-examine.
Maybe we gotta talk about something else first. So stop right now.
Alright.
You were close. Yeah, that was close.
Press it first. Press it first.
Hold it. Where is this third eye you're talking about?
Oh, it's right between my right and left eyebrows. It's quite invisible to the unenlightened. You may call it the forehead, if you like.
Why didn't you just say that in the first place?
So, lawyer, it looks like the... So, lawyer, it looks like the creases in your own forehead are getting deeper. Ziggy.
Oh, 1 second.
Okay.
So Mr. Atme got hit in the forehead.
That's what he says.
I've got a funny feeling about that.
Actually,
The
so do I.
sword.
Yeah, if you got hit in the forehead, that's not
Yeah, it's the sword.
you. Blah 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 blah. Because the sword was hit from the back.
Exactly.
Yep, there it is.
Unpronounceable sword.
Now you can probably use the sword.
Objection.
There you are. Bingo bongo.
Detective Atme, your testimony is crumbling like a house of cards.
Is this, Sir Lawyer? It is truly a pleasure to cross swords with you. And now, once again, I'll show you my next trick. I'll pull a rabbit out of this hat. And now, once again, you have thrown down the gauntlet at my armored feet.
I believe this is what you said yesterday.
No! The coward must have warned... Yep, must have wormed his way... That's not how... Is that how you spell wormed?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. I was thinking of warm. Oops. Must have wormed his way in through somewhere besides the door. Then, my arch nemesis struck me on the head from behind! With this gruesome item here.
From behind, huh?
But just now you testified that he struck you on the forehead. I hardly think you could forget where you were hit on the head.
Look, it seems I've made another mistake.
Detective Atney, that's not the only strange part of your testimony.
Well, what do you mean by that?
For example, the very fact that you hit the calling card for the police itself is strange. It's almost as if you were afraid they were going to help with security.
Geniuses such as myself have always been misunderstood.
This is a really
How
easy
sad.
case.
That's wrong.
Objection. To err is human. To forgive, divine. Humans are machines. They have souls, feelings. They live, they die, they love, they hate. And yes, they even make mistakes.
Objection! Hey, hold on. It's not as pretty as that.
Really? What is it like then? Always chase a riddle down to the end. That's one of my rules.
This is it. This might just be my chance to turn things around.
Mr. Wright, what exactly is it that you're asserting?
Okay, safe. Okay, safe spot.
I think he's...
Very well, Your Honor. The defense asserts that...
Mr. Adme is Mask the Mask?
Is it?
That'd be kinda cool.
Alright.
Because there'd be no one else there.
The answer is
Oh,
simple.
yeah, that's
it's all
true.
clear to me now. Detective Luke Atney's true identity is actually Mask to Mask.
Oh!
Got him.
Order! Order in the court! Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of
I
this?
love his damage animation. There are too many unnatural parts to Mr. Atney's story. He says he was hiding at the crime scene, which is why no one ever saw him there. And then, in his last case, he manages to outperform Detective Gumshoe and the entire police force to miraculously retrieve the stolen treasure.
That's because I analyzed the crime scene data and made an exquisitely elegant deduction. I picked up clues that the police overlooked in order to arrive at a...
No. Oh, please. The explanation is far simpler than that, Detective Atney. The truth is that you are, in fact, Mask to Mask.
Mr. Wright, this photo it clearly shows Mask to Mask. This secret security camera belongs to Lorley Taylor department store. You shouldn't have been able to manipulate it.
He didn't need to manipulate it. He gained access to the warehouse under the pretense of providing security, and he simply dressed up as the thief and stole the urn.
So, the ace detective is actually an ace thief. Is this true, witness?
The mask MO is pure genius! And so am I! Look at me, Ace Detective! You're very clever to have come to such a conclusion. I am impressed, Sir Lawyer.
Oh, what? Witness, you are admitting it.
Nick, now's your chance.
Yes, I put the last nail in this guy's coffin.
Nah, that ain't it, dude.
When you prove his identity...
Objection.
Oh.
I was forced to
Take that.
in his face.
Literally.
The eyes protruding out.
Godot Blend number 102. My personal favorite.
That's one of my favorite quotes from him.
Mr. Villain?
The ace detective is actually an ace thief. I smell a best-selling novel. There's only one problem. It simply isn't true.
But Mr. Godot, Mr. Wright has some very strong points, and I
will admit my opponent has woven a compelling narrative out of a whole cloth. But it is, in fact, nothing more than a patchwork quilt. Mr. Tacky. If this detective really is the thief, then show us the proof of your claim. But it better be as hot and as perfect as the coffee dripping down your face.
Save it real quick.
Well, Mr. Wright, don't
Save.
just stand there.
Alright, yeah. Did it?
I don't think there's anything.
This court would like to see the decisive proof you have. Quickly.
Huh? Oh, yes, of course. What's the big rush?
Are you alright, Nick?
Atme looks pretty rattled right now. I'd like to finish this right now if I can, but can I really do it?
No,
The decisive evidence that proves it, in fact, Mr.
is not been found. That's the fake out. This case is too quick.
Proves Mr. Luke Atme is in fact mask to mask.
This is too quick. There's no proof we have it yet because there's no base.
Are you sure?
Well, where is it?
Hang on.
Go ahead. What is the absolute thing?
Oh yeah, the bag that he had.
But we don't have that as proof yet.
It's the call. It has to be something. So first of all, the calling card. We have the calling
Okay.
card, and then
How did he know about that though?
Maybe security at 10. You'd have 3 hours to get there. I still don't think it's. I don't think we have decisive evidence yet. That's the idea. You can save if you want, and we can decide it there. But I do not believe we have the evidence yet.
What's the good like?
What are you going to?
as usual, the defense comes prepared, Your Honor.
Why do you think there is?
Let's see what you got. Prison Master Math actually Mr. Luke Atme.
Alright, we're gonna try the calling card. Take that! Here's your proof.
No,
No,
that's it. No, he didn't mention it. What do you think? Okay, again, like,
I know what happens here because I know what happens because this trial does end with Mr. Atme getting accused as a thief.
yes, but this is too dang early.
No, in this trial session, it ends that way.
This is too dang early, though. We haven't even gotten any of the other people on here. Right?
Pabs, please don't question it.
Okay, fine.
Let's just load it. Let's just go ahead and load it.
Okay, I think you're right. Actually, let's go.
Why do you think I kept yelling about it?
Of course, I've got nothing. All right, you proved me wrong, guys. You proved me wrong.
Ah,
Okay.
that's what I thought.
Sometimes I
I've
think,
been
and again, this is what I get for thinking ahead. I am glad that the next game in the series I'm playing is gonna be a blind playthrough, because if I know what
Yeah.
happens, I tend to think
You're jumping
far
the
ahead.
gun too much into. You need to not think of it like that kind of thing. Story. We don't have enough proof of it yet. A man has to hold his head up high no matter how bad things get, after all.
I see. I thought perhaps you had some evidence to back up your assertion.
This is no good. I've got to stay on the attack. I'll never get another chance to prove that this guy's the thief.
What?
Ziggy?
Keep going.
Don't give up, Nick. Think harder and try again.
It's no good. I'm just not ready yet.
But are you going to just give up and let us lose lives?
Oh, you've come to your senses, have you, sir lawyer?
I can't think of a counterattack at all.
It seems the cloud of suspicion surrounding this witness has lifted. Mr. Godot, if you have anything further to add, then...
Hold it.
Hold it.
Who?
Oh, it's Tessie.
Oh,
Who are you?
I'll let you do.
Pabs, would you like to do this today?
or
Yeah,
do-
okay. Or wait, but I was
should
doing the other guy there, so
Oh
whoever
yeah,
wants
okay.
to do it.
Should I? Or
Go ahead.
I that doesn't really matter right now, does it?
Mr.
There's like
Light, what are
5 policemen banging on the doors. Get open the door!
Miss Delight, what are you doing here?
Nicky boy. The thing you've been looking for. I think I found it.
It's
You.
the bag that was in his office.
That's what I was trying
I
to
knew
say!
it!
You mean the bag?
No, not the bag. What's in the bag? Well,
That's...
The sacred urn! Nick! It's urn!
Ta-da!
There's proof.
thank you!
Thank you, Desi.
Order! Yes, there we go. You, madame. That urn, where'd you find it?
You'll never believe it. It was in the office of Mr. Fancy Pants Ace Detective, who at me.
Oh, Jesse, you're the best!
Yeah.
Well, I didn't expect that one, Mr. Atme.
Uh-oh.
Even you're going to have a hard time weaseling out of this one.
Objection. Ha. Pathetic.
Mr. Godot, do you have something you wish to say?
Yes, Your Honor. Simply amazes me how quickly times change. In the old days, a man was to be taken at his word. It's truly sad.
You're still denying that Mr. Atme was involved?
Forecasting aspirations at Detective Atme. Consider the young lady here. Your name is Desire. Desire Delight? Is that correct?
Yes. What about it?
Ha! How charming. Lengths that a woman is willing to go to save her husband is truly inspiring.
What are you insinuating?
As the wife of the criminal, you could have discovered the stolen urn anywhere. Including the office of the good detective here.
I think you'd be more British thinking about it.
So you found the urn. What does that
The urn's
prove?
covered in paint.
It certainly doesn't prove where the urn was before you found it.
What? I just brought it here from the detective's office.
Please, madame. This town is already filled to the brim with lies. Any more could only compound the tragedy we have
They
been
saw the
witness
bag,
to.
though.
You're wrong. I would never do such a thing.
Miss Delight,
Please, Nicky boy, you've gotta help me talk sense into these people.
there must be some way. I've got to prove that urn was actually in the Atme Detective Agency.
There isn't any fingerprints. We don't need fingerprints, but we do know why it was not in there. You wanna know why?
Because of the bag.
Or wait.
You saw the bag.
Well,
in-
yeah, the bag. But, okay, so... About what you saw, but that wouldn't matter. Right? Do you think we could do that?
Okay, we're gonna try this first.
We did save, so...
Oh, the music stopped.
What's wrong? Isn't it your job to come up with something to say?
Nick, come on. It should be easy to prove. After all, we checked that bag, didn't we?
You're right. I remember doing that. Whatever was in there, it was hard and round and smooth, too.
Yes, it must have been the urn. It must have.
But I never actually saw it with my own eyes. Atme walked in just as I was about to have a look at it. So even if it was the urn in there, I can't testify.
You're right.
Huh. Looks like I was wrong about you, Mr. Happy. In this town overflowing with lies, there's still a single flickering candle of truth.
Okay,
Nicky boy!
maybe I can testify it from another angle.
Boop. Oh yeah.
We're
Oh, we can just do the other one.
I can prove where the urn was by the fingerprints on it.
The fingerprints, eh? Oh, I do?
Oh, come now! Now you're really making me laugh, Sir Lawyer. Fingerprints indeed.
He's wearing gloves all the time.
May I go on? Good. Now, it would be perfectly understandable if my fingerprints were on the urn. After all, it was I who was guarding the urn in the first place. In any case, I am always in the habit of wearing gloves, as you can see. Unfortunately, my fingerprints wouldn't be evidence of anything.
What? Okay, I get it. Atme must have brought the urn back into his office yesterday. And there, I'm sure someone must have left their fingerprints on it. The defense proposes that the fingerprints of this person should be on the urn.
Of who? Not him, obviously. Wait, what are we doing? My brain backed up.
Wait, of who?
We're checking for fingerprints.
For, on them,
Oh,
right?
wait! I think I know. Samus Aran.
Well, yeah, it could be her. Anderson? But no, that wouldn't make sense. But if we did Ron Delight, oh, then we could bring him in.
Oh yeah, since he was also on guard.
Yeah, he would be on guard duty.
Wait!
Or he would have been at least.
Wait a minute. We touched the urn in there because we could feel it. We could felt it.
Oh yeah, we did touch it.
Oh yeah, so it'd be Phoenix.
First time our profile is actually in here.
We did
Yep.
it. We did it.
So, what is all this fuss about fingerprints anyway?
Foxy and Company Law Office to strike again. Mr. Atme, do you recall the events of yesterday?
Hey, Nate, come on, open it up.
Hey, wait a minute. We can't just open his private property.
Don't be such a fuddy-duddy. This is an important investigation. Well, what's in there?
Hang on a sec. I'm taking it out now. Whatever it is, it feels kind of hard and smooth.
Well, hello there. Well, hello there.
and then et cetera, et cetera, et cetera.
It's true that I didn't get a chance to look in the bag at that time, but I did touch what was inside.
What? You touched it?
And I remember it all very well. It was smooth and hard.
Well, that was just...
Your Honor, I'd like the court to examine the fingerprints on that urn. If my fingerprints are on there, then it proves that the urn was in Detective Atme's office.
Objection! Well, even if your fingerprints are on the urn, it still doesn't prove when they were put there, does it?
Of course it does.
What'd you just say?
It's not what I say, but what Adrian Andrews, the person in charge of the exhibitions.
I thought maybe I could make it look more valuable.
If she polished it that much, she must have removed any and all fingerprints on it. And the only chance I had to get my fingerprints on it after that was yesterday at the Atme Detective Agency.
Ah, this blend, Godot blend number 107. I've decided it's a little too bitter after all.
It's just... Why is it steaming and smoking?
Order! 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 I accept the defense's request. Bailiff, take this urn and...
Wait! Wait a moment, Your Honor! There's no need for that.
No need, you say?
Precisely. I already know Mr. Wright's fingerprints are on the urn.
Oh, what are you saying?
Yes, I've finally broken him down.
Take a good look, everyone! unable to find a viper worthy of my genius, I was forced to create one by myself. Right? The tragic clown.
This guy is nuttier than a fruitcake.
You see, it was me all along. I am the one and only Master Mask. I hope you all enjoyed my little performance.
Well, that was easy.
Well, he lives in a society.
And what the heck was all the rest of that?
Well,
I don't know.
Mr. Gabo, what's Mr. Atney's condition?
He's still in the lobby, laughing insanely, Your Honor. Wish I could enjoy the joke as much as he seems to be.
Well, it looks like the matter has to be settled. I came perilously close to assuring the record of that an innocent young man. Assuring him with the title of thief.
Besmirch.
Nick, you were right after all.
Yeah,
This was-
I guess Mr. Delight was a real thief.
The court finds the defendant, Mr. Ron Delight.
This is a little too quick. I was about to say, it's a little too quick.
There we go.
You're wrong. Wrong, I tell you. I mean, not exactly wrong so much, but actually not right is what I was really trying to say.
What?
Oh no, he's not. This can't be happening.
He's the sneaky, odious thief who's stealing all the treasures. It's me, it's him. I'm the one you saw. I'm a thief, I tell you. So do it. Pronounce me guilty, please.
He needs to see a psychiatrist or something.
I don't know what kind of a kangaroo court you all think this is, but
Objection! The true identity of the thief is already unproven. Please hurry and pass judgment.
What are you talking about? I already confessed. I'm a thief, I tell you.
Mr. Gabo, don't just stand there drinking coffee.
Oh, this isn't coffee, this is mud. Ah, hey there, Mr. Thief. Yes, sir. If you're really a man, then clean up your own mess. Sorry. Afraid I just don't have any idea what you mean. If you are Master Mask, then prove it. That's what it means. Yes, sir. I'd be happy to.
He says he'll be happy to, Nick.
Panic is near. He's 100% conditioned to his fantasy.
Good boy. Just remember one thing. A boy only gets one chance in his life to become a man. I know that. I won't fail. I swear. Okay then, talk. We're all listening.
Oh well, let's have a listen to this confession.
So that's why we were given the other stuff. The truth is, I've been Master Mask all along. I mean, you can't prove that I'm not actually Master Mask, can you? I don't have an alibi for the night
Bingo
beard was
boingo.
stolen after all. I donned my costume that night and dancingly descended upon the scene of the crime. Look, you can see right there in the photo. That's me! That's right, I snagged it on the door handle and got torn off. That's all.
He has
So
an
that's
alibi,
what happened?
I don't like the direction this trial is taken.
But this is how every trial goes, at least with me anyway.
Yes. Ah. You're doing great. Keep at it, sport. Stop it, Mr. Cato. You're embarrassing me. Like I said, you're only gonna get one chance to testify, alright? But if you make it through this with flying colors, I'll keep my promise too. I'll make sure you stay locked up in prison as the one and only true Mask to Mask. Thanks so much, Mr. Cato. I'll do my best.
Wow, is that sad?
It's
Alright,
really
Mr. Wright.
sad.
I don't know. I'm afraid it's time for a cross-examination.
Reluctantly.
Imagine if this actually happens in a court.
Alright, let's...
Yeah.
Okay.
Can we let's like skip a bit of this? So in terms of okay, we'll go to the part of like 1 a.m. Like I don't have an alibi, so you just go to the part where it's like an alibi. Whoa, back up.
Yeah. Same spot.
No, the wallet. The wallet.
The wallet.
Yeah.
The wallet.
Alright. Objection!
Burp.
Mr. Delight, this wallet belongs to you, correct?
Is this your wallet? Yes, it does. I had lost it somewhere.
Mr. Wright, when you find a wallet, you should report it to the police right away.
No, you don't understand. This is an important piece of evidence.
Evidence?
Mr. Delight, when did you first notice that you'd lost your wallet?
Let's see. I think it was on the night of the crime. But I know I still had it when Jesse and I went out for dinner.
This wallet was found at approximately 1 a.m. at KB Security headquarters.
What? Surely you're not serious.
Yes, I am serious. This proves that Mr. Delight was in fact at KB Security that night.
No!
So if the defendant was at KB Security at 1 o'clock in the morning, then that proves that he has a watertight alibi.
No!
Furthermore, considering the distance between Lordly Taylor and KB Security, it would have taken 30 minutes to get there by car. According to Larry, anyway. Yes, Larry's back.
Yeah.
Well, Mr. Pabo, do you have anything to say? Stop drinking that coffee.
Oh, this is hard. Come on, Mr. Thief. Don't let this guy beat you. Tell him why he's wrong. You're the only one who calls me thief, Mr. Godot. Alright, I'll try. I'll do it. I will.
He's really got Mr. Delight all worked up.
Yeah, he's like a kid at his first day of school.
Look, it's just ridiculous. Why would I have dropped my wallet at KB Security? Someone must have planted it there to make it look like I was there and not at the heist.
Planted it there? He's really reaching now.
Mr. Delight, you probably dropped your wallet when you took it out to use this, didn't you? The key card to KB Security's CEO's office.
No! That was a pretty good try, Mr. Tricky. Unfortunately, you've overlooked one small thing.
What?
Motive, of course! Why would this thief go to KB Security in the middle of the night anyway?
Well, Mr. Wright, looks like you need some more evidence after all.
Blackmail letter. Oh, this stupid kid.
Now then, let's see your evidence
Ask Larry.
that shows why the delay with the key security when they end the night. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Blackmail.
Mr. Delight, I believe you've seen this before, correct?
That's...
What is it?
A blackmail letter. That's what it looks like from the contents.
Blackmail?
Yes. Basically, it says, bring $50,000.
That certainly sounds like a blackmailer, right?
At the time of the theft, Mr. Delight was dealing with the blackmailer himself in KB Security's CEO office a full half an hour away from the scene of the crime.
No.
Chug that coffee.
I gotta pee!
Order!
Hey, the bathroom.
So when the thief heard occurred, the defendant was at KB Security. It looks like a perfect case for the defense.
They see it as a perfect defense, Judge, but to me... Well, let's just say that my Godot blend number 107 impresses me a lot.
What are you trying to say?
You say the thief was being blackmailed by the CEO of a security company. But, did you actually investigate the CEO at all?
No, I guess not.
Accusing a man of blackmail with no proof? I'm not sure what I think of that.
Not sure what I think of that. At least I know what I think of you.
Good point. I'm not sure what I think of it myself.
You claim
You claim the defendant entered the CEO's office. but you will need at least one witness to corroborate your claim, Mr. Wright.
Nope.
Nick, I think we're going to have to track down the CEO guy.
No, we don't have to track down the CEO at all because it keeps a record.
What do you mean by that, Mr. Toffee?
There's someone else who can testify. This person can testify that the key card was used at 1 a.m. that night, and that was our man, Larry. Take that!
Oh, who is this useless-looking young man?
You don't remember him?
Watch it!
You don't remember him,
damn.
Your Honor?
Later.
Not exactly. But just looking at this picture makes this bile start to rise in my throat. Damn.
It looks like he doesn't remember the case from 2 years ago.
He probably blocked out that memory on purpose. Anyway, this man was working as a guard at KB Security that day.
Oh,
The question at hand is this key card.
That's the key card they use in the building I work. According to the serial number, this one is for the CEO's office. You needed to get into that room, and every time you use that card, it leaves a record. Yeah, it tells you exactly who entered the room and when.
As you can see, there's no need to investigate the CEO of KB Security. We should be able to discover the truth simply by analyzing this key card's data. He spit out his
Yep.
coffee.
damn it. It was coffee this time.
God damn it. Well, Mr. Godot,
Name of the CEO of KB Security is Kane Bullard. I was unable to contact him directly, but got the keycard data here.
so what does it show?
Each keycard has its own serial number, and they leave detailed records of their use. According to this data, the card was used at 1 a.m. on the morning of the crime.
But that means it can't be Mr. Delight dressed as Master Mask in this photo.
Yeah, looks like you're right. 2 minutes isn't even enough time to brew a good cup of joe.
So
I
then,
for 2 minutes.
Yep. Rhonda Light was clearly in the office of KB Security CEO at time of the crime. Prosecutor's office is ready to admit that fact. Therefore, it's impossible for the defendant to be Master Mask.
Good job! You did it, Nick!
That's enough. It came perilously close to disturbing the record of an innocent young man.
The smirching.
Smirching. That's how thief. Leave it in for.
what's wrong, Your Honor?
I'm ready to pass judgment. Before I do that, do you have any further objections?
No, Your Honor.
Very well. The court finds the defendant, Mr. Ron Delight, for the final time.
Yay! Confetti noises!
Excuse me, Gumshoe. I asked for coffee. Thank
Court
you.
is now court is now adjourned. Ugh. Thank you.
Like golden coffee. Thank you.
Nick, you did it! You were right after all. Actually, I'm a little bit ashamed of myself.
Nicky boy,
Oh, Mr. Light.
I knew you could do it. I believed in you all along, Nicky boy. I don't know how I can ever repay you.
Aw, shucks. Thanks, Mr. Light. I just know I'm blushing.
Congratulations, Mr. Nick!
Oh, pearls! I've got a bad feeling about this.
Who's this woman?
Oh, she's a nobody. She's just,
You're blushing. How dare you do this in front of Mystic Maya? You should be ashamed of yourself.
Yo, she slapped me.
Pearly? This woman is Miss Maya. Yeah.
Desiree Delight.
This woman is Miss Desiree Delight. She's our client's wife. Mr. Nick?
Yes.
You're even worse than I thought. You're going behind the back of your own client?
No. You've got it all wrong.
I'll never forgive you!
Ow, a double slap.
Well, anyway, all's well that ends well, right? We got the sacred iron back, and the thief has been caught.
You're so right. And it's all thanks to Nicky Boy here.
But actually, it was you, Miss Delight, that bought us our iron back.
I stole it.
Thank you from the bottom of my heart.
Oh, please. You're embarrassing me.
If you won the case, then why does this guy still look so glum?
But I am the thief. Actually, what's the point now?
What is it, honey? I did my best for you, Vonnie.
I know that. I appreciate it, Dizzy. But the thing is... Come on,
Oh,
give the
it's
kid
Goodell.
some time. He's just got a little touch of the blues. You know about that feeling? You know about feeling blue, right, amigo?
Mr. Godot, what are you doing here?
Oh, come on. I just came here to say thanks to my newest buddy. You. Mr. Tiffany.
Maybe you should learn my name before you call me buddy.
Well, playtime's over.
Huh?
Early this morning, body of Kane Bullard was discovered.
Kane Bullard? Where have I heard that name before?
The CEO. Isn't that the name of the CEO of KB Security?
Wait, body?
The estimated time of death was 1 a.m. on October 12th.
1 a.m. on October 12th. You don't mean?
That's right, amigo. At the same time that a cheap little urn was being stolen, the CEO of KB Security was being murdered.
So then, what are you doing here?
Oh, come on. You figured it out already, haven't you, amigo? Or have you already forgotten about that piece of info I helped you out with today?
Helped me out, what?
On October 12th at 1 o'clock in the morning, Ron Delight was in the CEO's office, the scene of the murder. After getting that blackmail letter, he must have been imbrued with utter rage.
What are you saying? Imbrued rage?
Come on, don't tell me you didn't know. Ron Delight was once an employee of KB Security. He was a professional security guard.
Employee of KB Security?
Looks like the alibi that saved him from being convicted as a thief. It's going to be the noose that gets him hanged. Kind of an anti-alibi.
No way.
He can't be a thief
no.
because he was at the murder scene when the murder occurred.
No, that's a lie. It can't be true.
Oh, but I'm a thief, I tell you! Ron Delight, you're going back to prison again. This time, the charge is much more serious. This time, you'll be tried for murder.
What? This is impossible.
Looking forward to another exciting showdown. Mr.
Chuck.
Axed.
Chuck.
You and I aren't through with each other yet. Surely you won't back down from a challenge. You've never been a coward.
Mr. Nick, is there something personal between you two?
I returned from the depths of hell to do battle with you. At least let me have some fun while I'm here.
This guy, who the heck is he? He may be quiet, but he's the most dangerous enemy I've ever faced.
Well then, time to say goodbye to Mr. Delight.
Nick, how could this be happening?
Right in front of our very eyes, our client has been arrested for murder, and the one who established his presence at the scene was me.
Oh, microphone.
You got it.
Arrested for murder on the very same day he's declared innocent of larceny. What the heck's going to happen next?
To be continued.
Okay. So I know I was late.
Well, we got through it pretty quick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was good.
Yeah.
Not
Oh,
gonna
it's-
lie, I was kind of expecting that to go a little longer about it there, just because of the card stuff there. But I can now see why he was so adamant to not to be tried as a thief.
Mhm.
Airtight alibi and all that.
So we'll,
Anyway,
how about we do a little?
we're at 10. We're at 10. I think we're probably past the point there.
Yeah, yeah. I know. I was I know I was originally planning to do both the trial and the investigation, but that took way longer than I thought it would.
Yeah, I
So-
think it's good to stop here.
Yeah, I think so too. Because
Good cliffhanger and all that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, let's
Cliffhanger, ringing from a
can't
cliff.
hold on much longer. Okay. Anyways, let's find someone to read, ladies and gentlemen.
You all have a good one there. We end.
See ya!
I think it'll be a season of it. Bye bye. Bye.
I'll be
hon.
hopping offline. Good
Have a
night.
good one, hun. Good night.
See ya, hon. Night night.
Let's read Black and Yellow. My good friend Toby.
Black and yellow, black and yellow.
Hello.
Hi hi!
Black and yellow. Hello.
Yellow.
Alright. Let's ready up, Raiders. Ready up, Raiders. Ziggy,
I'll go ahead and hop off.
Starbeam.
Hope you all have a good night. See ya.
You too, Finn.
Alright.
Big hugs for you. Bye.
Starbeam?
Have a good night.
Starbeam, are you readied up on the raid?
Yep, go ahead. Do it.
Yep.
Take
We're
care, everyone.
reading Toby. We're reading Toby. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be back next week for some more Phoenix Wright Trials and Tribulations. Until then, DJ Foxy signing off. Bye-bye. Alright, let's go!